In order to become prosperous, a person must initially work very hard, so he or she has to sacrifice a lot of leisure time. You have to start giving first and expect absolutely nothing. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Forget the failures. Keep the lessons, and start your new own journey of success. There are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday and the other is called tomorrow. Today is the right day to love, believe, do, and mostly live. Blessing must arise from within your own mind. It is not something that comes from outside. You must lead a good life. And a good life does not mean just good food, good clothes, and good shelter. These are not sufficient. A good motivation is what is needed, compassion, without dogmatism, without complicated philosophy, just understanding that others are human brothers and sisters and respecting their rights and human dignity. Give the ones you love wings to fly, roots to come back, and reasons to stay. We can live without religion and meditation, but we cannot survive without human affection. I always consider that the shape of the future is in our hands. The past is past and can't be changed, but the future has not yet arrived. Young people have the opportunity and responsibility to shape it by creating a better world. Never give up. No matter what is happening, no matter what is going on around you, never give up. Through difficult experiences, life sometimes becomes more meaningful. Sometimes one creates a dynamic impression by saying something, and sometimes one creates as significant an impression by remaining silent. The ultimate source of my mental happiness is my peace of mind. Nothing can destroy this except my own anger. The demarcation between a positive and a negative desire or action is not whether it gives you an immediate feeling of satisfaction, but whether it ultimately results in positive or negative consequences. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. My son, so first starts loving yourself. When we are caught up in a destructive emotion, we lose one of our greatest assets, our independence. If it can be solved, there's no need to worry, and if it can't be solved, worry is of no use. Pain can change you, but that doesn't mean it has to be a bad change. Take that pain and turn it into wisdom. A good person means someone with a good heart, a sense of caring for the welfare of others, a sense of commitment, a sense of responsibility. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. The period of greatest gain in knowledge and experience is the most difficult period in one's life. True happiness comes from having a sense of inner peace and contentment, which in turn must be achieved by cultivating altruism, love and compassion, and by eliminating anger, selfishness and greed. You see, the success or happier future must depend on our goodwill, our effort with self-confidence, you see, without shaking or without losing hope and determination. A disciplined mind leads to happiness, and an undisciplined mind leads to suffering. When you talk, you are only repeating something you already know. But, if you listen, you may learn something new. The goal is not to be better than the other man, but your previous self. One problem with our current society is that we have an attitude towards education as if it is there to simply make you more clever, make you more ingenious. Is to effect changes from within to develop a good heart. You must not hate those who do wrong or harmful things, but with compassion, you must do what you can to stop them, for they are harming themselves, as well as those who suffer from their actions. The planet does not need more successful people. The planet desperately needs more peacemakers, healers, restorers, storytellers, and lovers of all kinds. When reason ends, then anger begins. Therefore, anger is a sign of weakness. Don't ever mistake my silence for ignorance, my calmness for acceptance, or my kindness for weakness. Compassion and tolerance are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Happiness doesn't always come from a pursuit. Sometimes it comes when we least expect it. If you take a more self-centered attitude, then more anxiety, more stress. That is what automatically creates hypocrite way, saying something nice, doing something different. That destroys trust from others. The whole purpose of religion is to facilitate love and compassion, patience, tolerance, humility, and forgiveness. Old friends pass away, new friends appear. It is just like the days. An old day passes, a new day arrives. The important thing is to make it meaningful, a meaningful friend, or a meaningful day. When we feel love and kindness toward others, it not only makes others feel loved and cared for, but it helps us also to develop inner happiness and peace. It is very important to generate a good attitude, a good heart, as much as possible. From this, happiness in both the short term and the long term for both yourself and others will come.
Please like, share and subscribe to the channel and press the red bell notification icon to get the world's most famous person in the history's golden speeches. Thanks for your time.